Hi, I'm Greer Wylder with Greer's OCTV. Today we're at Orange County Performing Arts Center getting ready to watch the Project Bandaloop dancers who will be performing 3 nights, tonight, Friday, and Saturday. We're with Amelia Rudolph, the founder, creator of Project Bandaloop. Can you tell us a little bit about the performances that are coming up?
They're free and they're outside here on the plaza. Bring a blanket or a chair for your comfort. The first act of the show is called IdEgo and was generously commissioned by the Orange County Center for the Performing Art along with other commissioners. And that piece is broadly based on the idea of the tension between a person's identity and their ability to negotiate socially in groups. So it's that sort of the id and ego and the wild inside and the social organized self, but all through dance and song and text, projection. There's a lot of fabulous collaborators on that piece. Dana Leong, who's just an amazing musician and composer. The second act of the show is repertory work, which is sort of more dancey and straight. You know, enjoy this dancing on the wall kind of dance. 3 short pieces. There's a 20-minute intermission and Dana's band will be playing live and it's worth a lot in and of itself. They're just fantastic.
I grew up playing the cello and the trombone and the piano. I actually grew up in the Bay Area in California, so I'm a California native. Moved out to New York City in the last decade, so I've had a wide variety of musical influences from classical music, operatic music, but also just music from the streets. I have my own hip-hop jazz group called Milk and Jade, which is actually going to be making a debut here as well during the intermission session. And so I bring all of that together. You know, I fuse hip-hop with jazz with classical influences, so there is this reverberation of sound. There's a close attention to soul and harmony, but there's also always a good, underlining drive, which I think comes, from my roots in the Bay Area, and roots in California.
I never imagined as a choreographer so many things of the things that we do now. For example, as a choreographer, I never knew that I'd have the problem musically that a leap would take 10 seconds. So you had to think about that choreographically in terms of the music, that when the dancer took off, it's going to be 2.5 measures before they land again. For example, I've never had the issue, for example, that that our backstage. We've had backstages on cliffs that were hanging ledges that were 2,000 feet off the ground. Didn't expect that one. You don't have carabiners getting clipped to the wrong person in ballet. There's not all kinds of technical challenges, but it tends to be more what you expect. We've had things happen that was completely unexpected, and the dancers know as part of Project Bandaloop, you have to deal with the unexpected a lot.
What do you find is the most challenging part of your job?
The weather, I think, actually is the most challenging thing as a dancer. That as you train as a dancer, you're inside and you go through the seasons. It might be hotter or colder, but you're never prevented from dancing by weather. And here, you can totally, the sun gets in your eyes. It was the hottest day we've had on record. You're prevented from being able to do your job at certain times because the environment can be harsh because we're doing this outside.
What about injuries and just straight up fear?
Well, we have a healthy respect for heights, but there's pretty much no way to be afraid all the time. So you grow accustomed to the risks, and we actually have a culture of safety that prevents and has always prevented any serious injury from occurring in the company. So we have a really excellent way of making sure each person is safe and reinforcing each other's safety.
So that's a look at Project Bandaloop. You can come down and see them, and it's the kickoff for the International Dance Series for Orange County Performing Arts. Thank you for watching Greer's OCTV. See you next time.